Hey everybody, how we doing? I wanted to thank you for your continued support, and please like, subscribe, and share. And for everybody that has been doing that, I wanted to say thank you and I appreciate it. And in today's video, I wanted to do a win-loss prediction for the Tennessee Titans pre-draft. And this is also before we know dates and times of the games. Because as of right now, we only know the opponents, home and away. We don't know if there's going to be a 3-game road trip. We don't know if there's going to be back-to-back home games. We don't know if it's going to be a short turnaround on Thursday night against a top team. Those things we don't know yet. So this is just a pre-schedule release and pre-NFL draft win-loss prediction. One of our first home games will be against Baltimore Ravens. So I don't believe Lamar Jackson will be on the Ravens this upcoming season. I think that relationship is frayed. Just the fact that he dropped that tweet while Jim Harbaugh was doing an interview, or about to do an interview at the owners' meetings, saying that I requested a trade. And then did you see how many people were at that table? Wow. I mean, everybody was swarming him, and he is like, I didn't see the tweet. He had no idea. You don't do that to your coach, and you know, there's bad blood there. There is really bad blood. They are not getting along. He represents himself, so that has another dimension to it for sure. This relationship's ruined. Lamar Jackson will not be on the Baltimore Ravens, so they either are going to be rolling with Tyler Huntley, or they could be starting a rookie quarterback this year. Those are two likely scenarios. Maybe they traded for Tannehill, I hope. But he's not going to be on that team. Hey, there's a chance that he's on the Tennessee Titans, and then this is a revenge game for him, and then he goes off against his old team. And it's in Tennessee. This game will be tight. Baltimore has always played us tight. They have a good defense. We have a good defense. I think our defense is better. I think our defense keeps us in this game, and I think we get a win at home. We are 1-0. Now, next is home to the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are going to be a top team in the NFL for the next decade as long as Joe Cool is there. They got weapons all over the field. And like I said, Joe Burrow's just a stud. Our defense will keep us in this game. We'll keep it somewhat close, but at the end of the day, our offense won't be able to keep up with Joe Burrow and the Bengals. And unfortunately, we lose to the Bengals again at home. And that leaves us at 1-1. Next, we have home to the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons will have a young quarterback in either Desmond Ridder, or they decide to move up this year and select a rookie. Most likely, I think they're going to go with Desmond Ridder, and this will be our first time facing ex-offensive coordinator Arthur Smith. And if this was last year, I would say that this would be an issue for us. This would be a problem because he would know the offense inside and out. I do think our offense will be a little different. So with Tim Kelly running it instead of Todd Downing. So I think we'll have a little bit different wrinkles in it this year. So I don't think Arthur Smith will know our offense completely. But he'll know parts of it, but not completely as if Todd Downing was there. If Todd Downing was still offensive coordinator, might as well hand over the game script to freaking Arthur Smith, okay? So that helps us out a little bit. It makes us a little less predictable, I hope. If we see more run, pass, I'll puke. But our defense is going to be elite next year, and I just don't see the Falcons being able to score enough points or move the ball on our defense. And our offense will score just enough to get us a win in this game. I think it'll be a tighter game than most people would anticipate. But I think we get the win. We are 2-1. Now, next is home to the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers will have a rookie quarterback, and this is going to either be Stroud or Young, in my opinion, unless something crazy happens in the draft and they take Anthony Richardson. It's likely, but most likely this is CJ Stroud or Anthony Richardson. Now, Carolina, they do not have CMC anymore. They also do not have DJ Moore. They traded him in the package to move up to the number 1 pick. But they did pick up DJ Chark, Adam Thielen, Hayden Hurst, Miles Sanders in free agency. Now, those are some weapons right there. They picked them up. Maybe they don't mesh or gel right off the bat. Maybe we catch them early in the schedule. I don't know. But those are some weapons. They're surrounding their young quarterback with the right tools and the right opportunity to succeed here. I like it. The Panthers also have a good defense. They're a little underrated there. Unfortunately, the Titans, we've seen them struggle against rookie quarterbacks. Zach Wilson got us one year. Joe Burrow got us his rookie year and continues to keep getting us. Tennessee, till they prove to me they can beat a rookie quarterback, I'm gonna give the Carolina Panthers a win in Tennessee in a close game, and we're gonna be pissed about this game. We are 2-2. Now another one, home to the LA Chargers. The Chargers are one of the most talented teams in the NFL. They are riddled with talent on offense and defense. They're high-powered offense. I mean, the fluke that they lost to last year in the playoffs against the Jaguars, that doesn't happen every day. Their defense is good. They really dropped the ball last year in that playoff game. But the Chargers are a great team. They're super talented, and I don't see us winning this one, even at home. And I don't think it's really close either. I think we lose, and I think we drop to 2-3 here. Next one, home to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks surprised a lot of people last year, and they didn't really lose anybody in free agency. I mean, they actually got their star linebacker, Bobby Wagner, back. So I think he's going to be there to, start calling the plays again on defense. They missed that leadership on defense last year. I think their defense improves because of Bobby Wagner. How could it not? They also re-signed Geno Smith to be their starter. They still have Metcalf. They have weapons. I think they're talented. They're well coached. I think we lose this one too. We are currently 2-4. Next one is home to the Houston Texans. The Texans will most likely have a rookie quarterback unless they shock us and take somebody on the defensive side of the ball in the draft this year. But most likely this is a rookie quarterback, and they also have a rookie head coach. We will most likely be rocking our Oilers jerseys for this game. I'm pumped for this. I hope I can make it to this game. I really do want to go and be repping the Oilers Henry jersey. That'd be awesome, or a Burks Henry jersey. I'm not sure who to get for my first Oilers jersey. I guess I could get a McNair, but I'd rather get, somebody current on the roster so I can rep it for that game. But you can never go wrong with McNair or George ever. But, hey, I think this is going to be a lopsided loss here. I think we're going to blow out Houston. I think Henry runs bonkers, as always, and our defense absolutely dominates this game. And I think we actually get a seldom win over a rookie quarterback here. Next one will be home to the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts could have a rookie quarterback here, or they could have Lamar Jackson even. We don't know. The Colts are going to be a wild card for sure, just like us as quarterback. This team is talented, but they don't have much to be scared of on offense, really. They have Taylor. Maybe he was a one-hit wonder. I don't know. Didn't look good last year. The offensive line didn't look good last year. Colts were hyped. As always, they're always hyped. Colts are going to win the division. Tennessee's not. Now they're saying Jacksonville. Tennessee's not. They had no credit. No credit at all. But they lost Paris Campbell on offense. They also lost Gilmore on defense. So, we've had the Colts number for the past few seasons here. I think that continues to happen. And it's at home. We win. We are 4-4. Our last home game is to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Jaguars really put it all together last year. Trevor Lawrence found his footing, I think partly due to coaching. And this team is talented. I mean, they went out and spent all that money in free agency last season, and it paid off. Now, I saw a statistic that said it pays off the year you spend all that, but then the next year it doesn't. That was interesting to see. I haven't seen that before. That was the first I saw. When I do find that again, I will post it below. But they lost some key pieces this offseason. They lost Jawan Taylor to the Chiefs. They lost Arden Key to us. And speaking of key, that is our key to this game. I don't know. I think he has a revenge game here. I think we beat the Jags at home thanks to our defense. And I think Key has a 2-sack game. I think he's going to do to the Jaguars what Denico Autry does for us against the Colts. And I'm excited about Arden Key. I'm pumped for this guy. I might get his jersey too. I love that guy. Listen to his interviews and his passion, and he already said, he's eyeing Jacksonville. I love it. I think we get this win, though, like I said, and we are 5-4. Now, away games are starting here, okay? Away to the Cleveland Browns. Now, Deshaun Watson looked horrible last year. Awful. Did not deserve that contract. He had a 79.1 quarterback rating, threw 7 touchdowns and 5 picks. Cleveland is going to end up regretting that deal, if not already. They probably already regret it. Just a glimpse of that he gave us last year. It's horrible. I think we win this one thanks to our defense and Henry outplaying Chubb on the other side. It'll be a Henry versus Chubb show. And I think we win this one. We're 6-4. Away, again, to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the Steelers really started playing really well down the stretch last year. And they are such a different team when TJ Watt's on that field. It's crazy how much that guy impacts everybody. He's a stud. He's a star. He's already a future Hall of Famer, in my opinion. This guy is awesome. Kenny Pickett, he will improve, and the defense is always going to be good in Pittsburgh. They might have ex-Pittsburgh Steeler, ex-Tennessee Titan Bud Dupree, right? Because we got him from the Steelers. Looks like he's going to go back there. At the time of this video, he is not signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So by the time this video posts, maybe he has. I know he was there visiting. So there's a possibility he's back. But I think Pittsburgh's defense is good. I think their offense will turn a little bit of a corner this year with Kenny Pickett. I think they draft some linemen in a draft this year. I think Najee Harris finds his footing again because he was running behind a horrible line last year. And I just don't see us winning this one, especially on the road. We are 6-5. Next away game, New Orleans Saints. The new Derek Carr-led Saints. This team has talent, and Carr has plenty of weapons. The Saints, they also sport a pretty good defense as well. They're pretty underrated in that category. I don't think they get enough credit as they should. I think we lose this one, even though I do see Derek Carr throwing a couple interceptions because he's known to be good for a couple of those a game. But I do think it'll be close. I think it'll be a very close game, definitely a one-score game. But it's in the Saints' backyard there, and I think we lose. We are currently 6-6. Next away game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No more Tom Brady for the Bucs. No more Tom Brady. So they lost some pieces in the offseason, and I also think they're going to have a pretty down year this year, especially if they're going to have Baker Mayfield as their starting quarterback. I called it from day one. I wish I was making videos when Mayfield got drafted. I told everybody that guy's a bust. He on his 4th team? He's a bust. He is a bust. I think we dominate Tampa in their own stadium. And Henry's going to go bonkers on this team, and our defense will have Mayfield on the ground all day. Titans win 7-6. Next away game, Miami Dolphins. Man, Miami's going to be tough again, and they have a high-powered offense. Man, they got Hill, they got Waddle. They have a talented defense to go along with it. They're going to have Chubb now for a whole offseason there. I think he gets better. I think the defense gets better. They have good corners. They're underrated on defense. I think they can even make another step up this year. Even give the Bills a run for the division. Our defense is good. I just don't see us being able to contain the Dolphins on offense all day long. Tyreek's going to bust one, or Waddle busts one, and we lose this one. We are 7-7. Away to the Houston Texans. So I think we sweep Houston this year, and Henry just continues his dominance of the Houston Texans. He's going to be part owner one day. I think we run away with this one again, just like we'd have. It's going to be 8-7 day it's going to be a win for us, and now we are sitting currently at 8-7. Away to the Indianapolis Colts. I think we sweep the Colts as well. We have been a thorn in their side for years, and I think Autry will have a great game going back to Indy, letting them know again why they screwed up by not re-signing him. He's going to have a couple sacks. Defensive line's going to dominate. And I think, like I said, I think our defense wins this game. Henry will be a better running back than Taylor, and we are 9-7 currently. Now, our last away game and our last game period of the season is the Jacksonville Jaguars again. And the Jaguars get the revenge in this one. They get the win at home. and that drops us to 9-8. I don't think we sweep the Jaguars. I think we split with them. I think we sweep Houston and Indy, but not Jacksonville. I don't see 9-8 getting us a wild card spot in a loaded AFC. I think we miss playoffs still with 9-8 record. We'd have to go 10-7. Maybe 11-6. Maybe makes the playoffs. AFC's stacked. Maybe they beat each other up and 9-7 gets you in, but I don't have confidence. 9-8. I don't have confidence in the 9-8 getting you in the playoffs. So I think we miss, and unfortunately, we will have a crappy draft pick to go along with that miss, and that's going to put us in teens, and that's going to hurt us for having a bad draft pick in a 9-8 season. Obviously, there's surprises every year. We probably lose to someone we have no business losing and beat people we have no business beating. So this is just my prediction. What do you guys think? Currently, I think 9-8 with the team we currently have. I will obviously do another one when the schedule is released and after the draft as well. So then we have more to go off of, and we can kind of see what this team is and what we have and who our quarterback is and who our playmakers are. And, this record could go up, could go down. That depends on a lot here. We have a lot of moves to make, and it's going to be a very interesting offseason for the Tennessee Titans. So let me know what you guys think. 9-8, worse, better? Let me know, guys. See ya.